Okay guys, so in this lesson we'll move to 6C. In 6C we'll talk about the news. Okay, and we'll study here real word talking about the news, vocabulary, verbs from news stories. Here in exercise number 1, the 1 o'clock news, the news that people listen to at 1 o'clock. So how many questions do we have here?
3.
Yeah. Where do you usually get your news? The internet, the TV, the radio, or the newspaper? Do you watch or listen to the news every day? If so, at what time of day? Number 3, what's in the news at the moment? So now go to the room and talk to your partner about these questions. Okay?
Okay.
So let's see here. Where do you usually get your news, guys?
Where you get your news? The internet?
Yes.
Everyone from the internet?
In the past, I usually got the news from the TV or radio or newspaper. But now from the internet.
Okay. And Ibrahim?
Yes, I usually got my news.
I usually get
my news at or on TV now and before.
Yeah, so usually from the TV.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, guys. So here in exercise number 2, we have some verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. For example, here we say damage, we add ed, damaged. Sail, sailed. Okay. So damage. For example, if you have a house and you want to make a building in the same house, so you bring what? You bring like a boom and damage the house. Or for example, if 2 cars crashed, had accident, the cars will be damaged. Okay. If you couldn't understand the meaning, you can check in the dictionary. Okay. And car, when you want to move a car, you drive a car. Right, guys? If you travel by boat, you say I sail. So you travel on water, you say I sail. I can drive a car, I can sail. Sail means to drive boat. Die, receive, crash, and save. If you have any word you are not sure about the meaning, you can check in the dictionary. And buy, lose, find, put, say, and tell. So what's the past symbol of buy?
Boot.
Again, what, Ibrahim?
Boot.
T, boat.
Not C, boot, yes.
Yeah, very good. And lose?
Lost.
Find?
Found.
Put?
Yes.
Put.
The same. Say?
Yes. Said.
Said. Tell? Told. Very good. And here, this is regular. Regular, you add ed. Just ed,
yes.
yeah. Okay, here in exercise number 3, we have a train, a hospital, a storm, a couple, missing at sea, the coast, a helicopter, a boat, an envelope. And a train here, let's look at the photos. Which photo has a train?
D.
So this is a
D.
train. Okay.
Yes, D.
And a storm, which photo has a storm?
A.
E.
A. Storm is a very, very strong wind. Like here, storm. And what does a couple mean?
Wife and husband.
Very good. It could be a couple, means wife and husband, two people love each other. Okay. And missing at sea. For example, you have a friend. Your friend took a boat and sailed in the sea. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. He didn't come back. He didn't come back. You call to the. You talk to the police. Police search. They couldn't find. So they say he was missing at sea. We couldn't find him. And the coast is the seaside. Okay, but usually this is for geography. We say the coast. And helicopter, which?
C.
Number C.
C is helicopter. Boat. An envelope. You know,
B.
an envelope. Yeah, here. Why we use envelope?
To send message. Envelope. envelope الطابع. To put. لا envelope الظرف يمكن ما.
Safa. If you want to talk Arabic, ask me
Yes.
first.
Okay.
Okay. So envelope. Why we use envelope?
To put inside it the letter.
Yes. So we put inside it a letter like this. This is an envelope. You open, you put a letter and send. Okay. So what we will do now, here in exercise number 4, we will listen to the news, okay, and put the photos, these photos in order. We have A, B, C, D, but which one is number 1, 2, 3, and 4? Okay.
Okay.
Track 25. Track 25.
It's 1 o'clock, and here's George Lucan with the news.
Over 60 people are in hospital after a train crash in Scotland this morning. The train was on its way to London, but crashed only 10 minutes after it left Edinburgh. 53 people died in storms in Florida last night. The storms damaged hundreds of homes, and many people are without water and electricity. Bill and Nancy Potter, who want to be the first 80-year-old couple to sail round the world, are missing off the coast of Australia. Their family and friends became worried when the couple didn't arrive in Sydney last weekend as planned. Helicopters are now looking for the couple and their boat. And finally, supermarket manager Joe Hall won over £13 million in last night's lottery, thanks to his dog. Joe told reporters today that his dog, Max, chose the numbers.
That's the news this Thursday lunchtime. And now over to Jan Adams for the travel news.
Okay, guys, so photo number 1,
D.
D.
2,
A.
A.
3,
C.
C.
And 4,
B.
B.
very good. Okay, and the next exercise here, how many sentences do we have?
4.
4.
Of course, no. How many sentences?
8.
8.
8. 1 AB, 2 AB. So we will listen again and choose the correct word. For example, here over 16 or 60 people are in hospital. Okay, so before we listen, 1 minute, read the sentences, please.
Okay.
Okay, guys, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Track 25.
It's 1 o'clock, and here's George Lucan with the news.
Over 60 people are in hospital after a train crash in Scotland this morning. The train was on its way to London, but crashed only 10 minutes after it left Edinburgh. 53 people died in storms in Florida last night. The storms damaged hundreds of homes, and many people are without water and electricity. Bill and Nancy Potter, who want to be the first 80-year-old couple to sail round the world, are missing off the coast of Australia. Their family and friends became worried when the couple didn't arrive in Sydney last weekend as planned. Helicopters are now looking for the couple and their boat. And finally, supermarket manager Joe Hall won over £13 million in last night's lottery, thanks to his dog. Joe told reporters today that his dog, Max, chose the numbers.
That's the news this Thursday lunchtime. And now over to Jan Adams for the travel news.
Track 25.
It's 1 o'clock, and here's George Lucan with the news.
Over 60 people are in hospital after a train crash in Scotland this morning. The train was on its way to London, but crashed only 10 minutes after it left Edinburgh. 53 people died in storms in Florida last night. The storms damaged hundreds of homes, and many people are without water and electricity. Bill and Nancy Potter, who want to be the first 80-year-old couple to sail round the world, are missing off the coast of Australia. Their family and friends became worried when the couple didn't arrive in Sydney last weekend as planned. Helicopters are now looking for the couple and their boat. And finally, supermarket manager Joe Hall won over £13 million in last night's lottery, thanks to his dog. Joe told reporters today that his dog, Max, chose the numbers.
That's the news this Thursday lunchtime. And now over to Jan Adams for the travel news.
Okay, guys, go to the room and check the answer with your partners, please.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so let's check the answers together.
Okay.
Okay, Aisha, number 1.
60 people.
60 people, very good. Safa, number 1B.
Scotland.
The train crashed in
Scotland.
Sorry, yeah, Scotland. Yes, yes. Okay, and let's see, Ibrahim, 2A.
In Florida.
Florida, very good. Asra, 2B.
53.
Very good. Ruba, 3A. Safa, 3A.
3A, 8 years.
8 years, very good. And Aisha, 3B.
Australia.
Missing
No.
at sea.
Yes.
Not Australia, at sea. Okay, Ibrahim, 4A.
For A, 13 million.
Very good. Isra, 4B.
His dog.
Very good. So guys, in this exercise, help with listening, sentence stress. Here we have stress on the important words. I want you to listen to this word carefully. I put stress. So I say it's 1 o'clock and here and here. And is not important. No meaning. Not information. So no stress. Okay, here's George Locan with the news. With no information, the no information. News. Okay, so is this a news or fun program or what? Okay, here it's 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Is it like 1:10 or 1 o'clock? So all the stress we put on what? Information words. That gives you words that give you information, important words. Here, over 60. Over 60 and just 60. The same or different?
Different.
Different, because over 60, maybe 61, maybe 62. But just 60. So over give you information. Over 60 people, not animals, for example. Okay? So we put stress only on what? On important words. This is just the exercise about this. Okay, here in the next exercise, we will read all about it. Look here. We have two pieces of news here. Couple found at sea. And dog wins lottery. So this news from the TV, newspaper, or the internet?
Internet.
Yeah, so this is a website. And here?
Maybe newspaper.
Maybe newspaper, yeah. So here we have couple found at sea and dog wins lottery. So what we will do now, here we have an exercise number 7. How many questions do we have?
5 and 10 maybe.
Yeah, 5, 5. So we have 10. Okay. So 1 to 5 questions about what? About couple found at sea. 1 to 5. Okay. And here A to E about dog wins lottery. So
Okay.
yeah, let's see here. So Aisha, Isra, and Ruba, you read about couple found at sea and answer questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay?
Okay.
Safa, Ibrahim, you read about the dog wins lottery and answer A, B, C, D, E.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys? So you'll have 5 minutes to answer the questions. After that, we'll check. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys,
Math,
I'll show you the
5.
answers now, and you check, okay?
Okay.
So here's the answer from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and A, B, C, D. Okay, guys, checked?
Yes, teacher. The last one, to find him not a girlfriend, to find him a wife.
Ah, no problem, it's the same. Okay, guys, any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, so in exercise number 8, okay, we will watch 4 conversations about the news. Okay, and which news story is each conversation about? Because here we have 4 stories, right? So you put the conversations in order, because, for example, conversation number 1, which photo? Conversation number 2, which photo? 3, 4, okay? Let's watch the video.
I really enjoyed that burger.
Yeah, the salad was good too.
By the way, did you read about the winner of this week's lottery?
No? How much did he win?
Over £13 million.
Really?
Yeah, and guess what? His dog chose the numbers for him.
You're joking. How?
He wrote 50 numbers on envelopes, put biscuits in them, and put them around the house.
Right?
And then he used the numbers of the first 6 envelopes that the dog found. And now he's a millionaire.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Did you hear about that train crash?
No. Where was it?
Somewhere near Edinburgh.
Oh dear.
Yes. Over 60 people are in hospital.
Oh no. That's terrible.
Yes, I know.
Mom, Dad, can we talk about the holiday now?
Yes, okay. Let's have a look.
Here's your coffee.
Thanks a lot.
You have family in the USA, don't you?
Yes. Why?
Did you hear about the storms in Florida?
Yes. Isn't it awful? I saw it on the news this morning.
Is your family okay?
Yes, they're fine. They don't live in Florida. They live near Washington.
All right. Oh, we're late for a meeting again.
Come on, let's go.
Did you read about the 80-year-old couple and their boat?
No. What happened?
Their boat was damaged in a storm and they were missing for 2 days.
Oh dear. Are they okay?
Yes. A helicopter found them yesterday off the coast of Australia.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe we can sail around the world when we're 80.
You're joking, I hope.
Yes, of course.
Okay, guys, so conversation number 1,
B.
2,
G.
and 3,
A.
4.
C.
Very good, guys, very good. Okay, so here, when people talk to you about news, and here the same responses when I say, for example, I went to the cinema yesterday, say, oh, nice. I was ill last weekend, say, oh dear. Here the same, but for news. Okay, so when I say over 13 million pounds, really? The same response. When I say his dog chose the number for him, what we match from here?
You're joking?
Okay, take 2 minutes. Okay, and match 1 to 6, A to F. Okay.
Yes.
For you, teacher, for me.
Not for you. This is a sentence and this is the response.
Okay.
Match.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's check the answers. So we said number 2 is
You're joking.
C. You're joking. And number 3?
3. Oh dear. Are they okay?
3 over 60 people are in hospital. Oh no, that's terrible. It's A. Number 4.
Did hear about yes, isn't
Isn't it awful? Yes, isn't it awful? And number 5.
Oh dear.
And that will be D.
D.
Oh dear. Are they okay? Number 6.
D.
Yes, a helicopter found them yesterday.
Oh, that's E. E.
It's E, very good. Okay, guys, so here in this exercise number 9, talking about the news, fill in the gaps in the questions and responses with these words. Here, for example, when you talk, you say, did you about the train crash? Did you what from here? Did you hear about that train crash? No, where?
Was it?
Very good, was it? Did you read?
About that 8 years old.
Very good, couple and their boat. No, what?
Happened.
Very
What
good.
happened?
Write them in the book, please.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so here when we talk about exercise number 8B, these are responses, okay? And when I say, for example, if someone tell me over 30 million pounds, really? What does really mean? Means what? Surprising news. Okay? And when I say here, for example, his dog chose the number for him, what's the answer?
Surprising news.
Okay, what's...
You are joking.
You are joking. So we write it what? Here? Surprising. Okay? So match A to F, guys, in good news, bad news, or surprising news. Okay? Write in your book, please. Okay, guys, so let's go to page 141 and check. Good news, oh, that's good. Bad news, oh no, that's terrible. Yes, isn't it awful? Awful means very, very bad. Terrible, very, very bad. Oh dear, are they okay? Surprising news, really? You're joking. And be careful, guys, here we have news is singular noun. We say the news is terrible, not the news are terrible. Okay?
Teacher, base number 141. Yeah. Here 6.1, talking about the news. Okay, guys, so we will move to, let's see here, Isra, Aisha.
Yes, teacher.
Go to page 106, please. Safa Ibrahim, go to page 111.
Yes.
106. And okay, you have here 6C, this. 3, here we have news, big storm, man who found $1 million, tourist missing in Africa, okay, and 111, the news here, 3 students lost in Brazil, plane crash, man who won the lottery. Okay, so Safa and Ibrahim, you are on page 111, right? Okay.
Right.
Aisha and Isra, Ruba, page 103. So now, let's see. Safa and Isra, different pages, you work together. Ibrahim, Aisha and Ruba, you work together. You will tell your partner the news. How you tell partner news? You use here, did you hear about? Did you read about? Okay. So for example, you say here, did you read about the 3 students lost in Brazil? Say, for example, no. What happened? Okay. Or in Brazil, no. Where was it? In Amazon jungle. No, what happened? They lost for 6 days. Oh, so here you have responsive, say, oh no, that's terrible. Or you say, oh, dear, are they okay? Okay, you say, helicopter found them. Okay, so, oh, that's good. Are they okay now? Yes, they are okay, because you have the news here. So you use from here the words and you talk. Your friend say one piece of news and you ask and responds. Then you change, okay? Everyone say his news.
Okay.
Let's put you here. Let's see. Aisha. Okay, so we say Aisha and Ibrahim, Isra, Ruba and Safa together, okay?
Okay.
Let's go to the room. Okay guys, so that was it for lesson 6C. And again, if you have any question guys, just write it on the comments. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you next lesson.